What's going on, everybody? Isaac here doing a little unboxing video for you. Got a nice box here from the greatest YouTube knife reviewer in the land, Mr. Donnie B All Day. So let's go ahead and pop it open here and see what we got. Mr. Donnie B has been making great knife reviews for like 2 years and does some nice giveaways every once in a while, and I was cool enough to win this particular one, which is the Dbad Custom Survival Kit. Comes in this cool little denim backpack. I don't know where Donnie got that, but I might just get another one and make my own survival bag to mimic this one. So, before we get into the contents of this particular survival bag, let's go into what possibly should be in this survival bag. According to Dave Canterbury's book, Bushcraft 101, A Field Guide to the Art of Wilderness Survival, there are 5 C's of survivability that one should have in your pack or your kit at all times. So, number 1, cutting tools. 2, cover elements. 3, combustion devices. 4, containers. And 5, cordages. Now, in this nice kit here, well, you can see one of those 5 C's right off the bat on the outside. Container. It's a nice steel cup. Stainless steel, 18 ounces it says. Would be good for both collecting and boiling water to purify it if you ever find yourself in a survival situation. So let's start it up here with the front Dbad pouch. He did do a video on this as well, but I'm going to show it here too. In the front pouch here, we've got some interesting things that you might not see in your typical survival bag, such as rubber bands. Now, I am not the greatest bushcrafter or survivalist, and my knot tying skills are pretty poor. Can barely tie my shoelaces. So these rubber bands and these zip ties may come in handy. It also includes 2 balloons, which could also be used to transport water in the case I need something a little extra than my stainless steel cup here. Alright, moving on, we'll open up the big pouch here. We got some, let's see, Eagle Claw size 4, 6 fishing hooks. Size 4, just taking a look at them here. You can see them there, hopefully. They look to be small enough for catching little panfish, bluegills, crappies, whatever. Put a little worm or insect you find out in the woods in your survival situation on there, you should be good to go. Look what we got here. Some Paracord, which checks off another one of our 5 C's of survivability. So, that has checked off both containers. I'm looking through them here because I can't memorize stuff, apparently. Containers and cordage. That was number 4 and 5 on the list. So, let's see if this kit contains a cutting tool, cover element, and combustion devices for the final 3 items of the 5 C's. Paracord, of course. How much we got here? 25 feet. Definitely, sufficient if you need to make some sort of tarp shelter. Tie it up and ridge line, do a plow point type tarp shelter if you ever find yourself in need. Next, of course, a nice big item here is a Mora knife. This is the Craft Line model, I believe. Donnie just did a review of this knife on his website. This particular one is made of carbon steel as well. So make sure you take care of this blade, don't let it rust. Maybe keep a little mineral oil or olive oil on it. The carbon content should make this great for fire starting as well. If you can find some flint or chert out there, you should be able to strike that against the knife here. Hopefully the spine is sharp enough for that if you need to make some sort of fire. So that takes care of another one of our 5 C's for cutting tools. Another item here, we got a 50 lumen LED headlamp. Who wants to be stuck out in the woods at night with nothing to see with? You want to see that bear or wolf or coyote or cougar or whatever sneaking up on you. But, you know, more than that, you got to see, you know, go gather more firewood or whatever, just when you're out and about. So headlamp. Oh, batteries included, by the way. Thank you, that, Donnie B. Next, toothbrush and toothpaste. You do not want to find yourself in a survival situation with some foul, stank breath. Your rescuers might just leave you in the woods. But anyway, now, personal hygiene, always important. Survival bags, well, I don't know if this will really help you survive, but can make you more comfortable. If you use this bag as more of a bug out bag and you have to be, you know, away from your house, yeah, you're going to want to brush your teeth. Don't be disgusting. What else we got here? Strange white box. But I believe this box just happens to be a first aid kit. We got some alcohol prep pads, sterile pads, lots of different size bandages in here. It is a first aid kit, not a trauma kit, mind you. You don't need to have a tourniquet in a little kit like this, although, of course, would be a plus. But first aid kit is actually not one of our 5 C's of survivability. Inevitably slice myself with this knife. I'm sure those band-aids will come in handy. All right, what else do we got here? We've got a nice signal mirror. Definitely good to have in a survival situation when you're lost. Use that sunshine. Maybe you can redirect sunlight with this to start a fire. I don't think so. I think you need a magnification glass, but this is truly just a signal mirror that you could use to signal rescue crews if you're stuck and have access to sunlight. Here we go. An all-weather emergency poncho. This will actually check off another one of our 5 C's of survivability from Mr. Dave Canterbury here. Cover elements. All right. Poncho obviously will protect you from the rain. You could potentially use this as a tarp shelter. I would maybe use it as a cover of more of a lean-to, help waterproof that a little more, or even put this on the ground and lay on top of it if I'm stuck in the woods and need to build a shelter overnight. This would keep moisture off of my body when sleeping on the ground. Of course, you want to make some sort of bed. You could even stuff leaves inside of that poncho and help keep you dry and comfortable. Let's see, what else have we got? Oh, here we go. You know what this is. What other round type thing would be in a survival kit? If I can figure out how to open this one. There we go. A compass. I believe this is what we call a lensatic compass, as there is no base plate. Looks like it is pointing north. So, looks like it works. How long will it point north? Only time will tell. But I have no doubt that if I can find the general direction, maybe not to the exact degree on the bevel here of which way I want to go, but I also need to do some more compass practicing myself, as I am very new to that, and looks like some YouTube compass videos will be in my future. What else we got here? Check it out, a Sharpening Stone. This will go great for my Mora knife here, and just because I watch Donnie B All Day's YouTube channel, I'm obviously always going to have some sort of knife in my pocket. So it looks like we have both a coarse and fine grit stone here, double-sided, not two stones. But yeah, perfect length for sharpening up this Mora craft line here, or any pocket knife. So good addition to the survival bag, because what good is a dull knife? Man, we've got a small spool 4-pound test monofilament line in this kit. Not just the fish hooks that you saw earlier, but some actual fishing line. Yeah, can't go fishing with just a hook. So I can wrap that monofilament line around a stick, make a perfect fishing, primitive fishing rod. However, I have something that'll help that out even more. The K-Bar backpack caster that will fit perfectly in this bag and help me out with all of my survival fishing needs, or just for the fun of it. Now, one last item in this bag here to show you, and it will cover our 5th C of survivability. A ferrocerium rod, complete with striker. Striker even has, it's also a measuring instrument. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. I'm not gonna test it out here on my nice wood kitchen table, but I trust that it will work. I'm guessing this handle here on the color, it may even glow in the dark, which is pretty awesome. Because if you're lost in the woods at night, and maybe my handy duty headlamp here has dead battery, I can still see where my fire striker or ferrocerium rod is. So once again, thank you to Donnie B All Day for sending me this awesome kit. It's greatly appreciated. I am going to probably store this in my vehicle and maybe craft up a similar kit to store in my wife's vehicle. Thanks again for the inspiration, Donnie. I hope you enjoy this video and you can use it to make your own survival kit. Have a good one.